Hi, my name is Leeson Juris, and this is a video for Grand Canyon University TEC 530 about research skills for high school students. Let's get into it. Information literacy is a new type of literacy that can be taught or has to be taught because our students need to know how to properly find information on the internet. There's all kinds of information out there. Just now I was searching for memes and saw memes that had to do with flat Earth, and so many people believe that, and it's their right to believe it, but whether or not that information is true or whatever makes them believe that is true, that's up to them to decide that. But there's all kinds of false information out there, especially in today's internet. ISTE standards, though, require for students to be able to gain the skills necessary to effectively research something on the internet, and that is in the student ISTE standards, and that means we have to include good searching practices, evaluation techniques of those searches, and citation of the material that they find. Some research strategies here. First, students need to use smart searching. They need to look up things that are specific to what they are trying to find. So using precise words, not just general things. So if they're looking up things like World War II, they might want to say, what part of World War II? Do you want to look at Europe, World War II, Japan, World War II? There's a lot that goes along with that. Search techniques, they also need to know how to specify certain things they're searching for. So, for example, you can put quotation marks around words, and those words are going to specifically be found within their search. And then where to search. Obviously, Google's there, but Google actually has an extra level that is a little bit better. Google Scholar. Some local and schools, libraries have databases you can search, or EBSCO. Some of that is free and some of it's not, but it's available there. And there is an EBSCO version for school called Explora. Evaluation techniques. Our students need to know how to evaluate those searches once they do them. Even once they know how to do good searches, some of that information is not going to be good information. So they need to be able to check their sources and some questions to ask. How old is it? Does the site look professional? Is it kind of sketchy looking? Are there a lot of ads? Is the information detailed? And so like actual good information in it? And is the information from a reputable source? Are they from people who have PhDs, have done their research and know what they're talking about? Or are they just some Joe Schmo who's just babbling on about whatever they feel like talking about that day? Then they need to look into the sources of their sources. So again, kind of checking up on those reputable sources, doing research on where that information came from, because it could have bias. And then educational policies related to research and copyright law protects creators against their theft. There's some ways to avoid any issues with that, checking to make sure that their permission is granted from the creator, or if it is considered fair use. And some things that are fair use are for educational purposes, research, reporting of the news, and things like that. There's also certain ways to search the internet to avoid any issues with copyright law, like using Creative Commons or other sites like that. And here's my references for all of this information, so Creative Commons is there for you. Thanks for watching.